Good morning, welcome back to my channel. I'm just slapping some grip socks on. If you're new here, my name is Joanna. I post follow along workouts here in my garage gym. Today we're doing like a more of an express bar class. Let's get started, get gritty, get into a really awesome workout today. Let's go. Let's gather our equipment. Today we need a few different things. I've got a pair of 5-pound weights, a pair of 10-pound weights, go heavy. I've got a band, and it could be one of the cloth ones, one of those thicker ones. This is rated extra heavy. I just want some resistance there. And a Pilates ball, of course. So pause the video if you need to. Get all your equipment, otherwise we're gonna get started. A few shoulder rolls up and down. Up and down. Remember, we wanna be efficient with our time. We're gonna reverse that shoulder roll. Open. Try to open up the space here in your upper spine. Good, catch it on the bottom. Big inhale up, round. Inhale up, little arch, round. One more, hold at the top, pull down, open. Good, arms go all the way back up for a few knee lifts. Right, left. So if you're a dancer, you can round those arms to a nice ballet fifth, or just stretch up through your fingertips to give me some power. All we're gonna do is pull and twist to get a little oblique thoracic twist here. I was trying to think of a better word, but it's 5:30 a.m., so that's all I got. 8, 7. We're gonna start with our light weights today, so get ready to grab your 5s. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 5-pound weights. Parallel feet, heavy tailbone. We're zipped up, straight knees today. Palms open, bicep curl. Up, down, pretty easy. As soon as you can, I want you to add a rise through the heels. And that will continue as we do some different things through the arms. So we're establishing balance right away. 1 bicep curl, 1 front raise. So flip your palms over, front raise. Bicep curl, front raise. It's gonna get a lot of twisty action in your elbow, which is great. Great for that joint. Out, down, roll the shoulders back. Drop that heavy tailbone. Good. Okay. Some little pulses here. 3 bicep curl pulses. 3, 2, 1. Flip your palms. Lift it up. 3, 2, 1. When you're doing that front raise pulse, below shoulder height, okay? We don't want the neck to get crazy. 2 more times. Little squeezes. Nice and mindful. Lock in that balance. That was 1. 1 set of 2. 1, 2. I'm feeling my calves already. All right, take it out. All right, 1 front raise, 1 lateral raise. Heels come down. So we go side, down, front, down. Drop your shoulders. You can close your eyes here if it helps you. Relax your face and your neck. Good, stay to the side, out, down. We're gonna add a little reverse lunge, back, whenever you're ready. And this will get your heart rate up. So get excited. Try to take some nice sweeping breaths. Good, a few more. Just warming up those shoulders. 3. Good, we're gonna get ready to swap out to those 10-pound weights. Give me 4 more. Just feels right. 3, down, 2. We're gonna try an effortless transition. Woo. Grab those weights. Okay, we're in a hinge position. Give me a good row. Because our backs are strong. Make sure tailbone is long, chest is elongated, you're looking a few feet in front of you. Now I want you to ignore the music. I know, the unthinkable, and just row. Squeeze. Nice. Few more. We're gonna come back to this position in a moment. Okay, load those weights to your shoulders, right arm up. Press. Take a second in this upright stance. Heavy tailbone again. A little faster. You might not get all the way up. Both arms, you ready? Up for 2, down for 2. Up, down. Try to stay parallel. A little faster. Here we go. Up, down. Okay, we're gonna hinge again. This time we got a little bit of a wide row. Bring it down. Wide. And I am not a fan of straight to the side with the elbows because look at my shoulders. We don't like that, so I angle them to the back. I hope you're still rowing. Squeeze. Down, 2 more slow. We're going again to that quicker tempo, ignore the music. Squeeze. We're here to move some weight. Good. Use your strength here. We're going back for a shoulder set, and then we're hitting the ground. Okay? Right arm, left arm. I lied, there's some biceps in there first. Little faster. Maybe this second time you can get a little straighter. I just don't want you to snap through your elbow. Happy joints. Slow it down, both arms. We're still narrow. I like this position a lot, this neutral position for the shoulders. A little faster, just 4, 4, 3. I don't know, should we do 8 more? No, it's express class. Okay, so come down, flip your palms forward, tight core, heavy tailbone. I want you to curl and drop. We just have a little bit here, not long at all. Up. All right, hold at 90 degrees, just stay. It's gonna be fun. Woo! Try not to round your shoulders or wedge your elbows into your waistline, up and in. This is great if you carry kids around. If you load lots of stuff in your car, you carry a lot of groceries. You gotta build that 90-degree strength. A little faster, a little smaller. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Hammer curl to the side. So this is a pretty limited range of motion because the heads of the weights will run into your thighs and then your shoulders, which keeps tension in the bicep. 2, 90 degrees, hold. Isometric, 8, 7. We're on the floor after this, so we're almost there. Up an inch, down an inch. Down. Good. Down, 8 pulses. We're on the ground. 8, 7. You're gonna keep both of these heavy weights in your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so lay down. We're gonna do a little chest work here. Come all the way down. Elbows wide, push up for 2. Up, 2. Get some breath going here. So exhale on the way up, inhale down. All right, a little faster, squeeze. Now I want you to take your right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Point that toe. We're going back to slow ones. When you push up, your leg is at the top, and when your elbows drop, your leg is gonna mirror the drop. A little faster again, squeeze. The goal here is to sink through your belly button every time you lift up. Sorry, I gotta rearrange my mic. Take it up and down, up, down. And you're gonna drop everything down, little pulses here. Squeeze, squeeze. Sink your belly, open the elbows. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, a few singles and then we're gonna change positions for the chest. Put the foot back down. Woo. All right, 2 more, we're gonna change positions. So hold at the top. I want you to rotate your dumbbells around, squeeze them together, drop to your sternum. Press up for 2, down for 2. A little faster. Up, down. So this gets my shoulders and my triceps a little bit. It's not just chest. Push the weights together. It really counts. All right, left leg up this time. All right, push up for 2. Up. So leg is gonna drop as those weights come down. Exhale. Little faster. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, I'm feeling shoulders real good. Exhale. Inhale. So every time that leg lifts, my belly button is sinking. Tight, tight core. 2. Everything stays low here. Little punches up. So I'm just thinking my elbows going up and down off the mat. 4, 3, 2. Plant the feet. Just lose one of your weights. Hold one of them lengthwise. Up and overhead. Bend to 90 degrees. Hold. Give me a few little pulses here in this skull crusher position. Get your brain into your triceps. Drop your shoulders. Plant your feet. Single counts. We're gonna bridge as we extend. Bridge and down. Again, just trying to be efficient with our time and movements today. Let's catch that beat. Down, lift, lower. Close your eyes if it helps you. I'll try to cue you really well. Drop your shoulders. 2 more. Okay, hips stay high, but weight drops to 90 degrees. Everything pulses. Connect to your butt. Connect to your triceps. Same thing, slow it down, up an inch down, little lift, little lower. You can do it, lift, little lower. Pretend like you're picking something up off the ground with your booty cheeks. Squeeze, down, 3. Oh, that weight's starting to get heavy. Oh, a little faster, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, so we're gonna finish nice and powerful with those singles. All the way up, all the way down. Hips come with you, here we go. Up, down, here we go. 8, 7, use your breath. Dig into your feet, try to make that recruitment in your booty really count. 3, down. 2, we're gonna finish with some pulses, just 8 of your best. There we go, 8, 7. Oh my gosh, I feel like we could do 16. Let's just go for it. 10, 9, your last 8 here. 7, oh, I'm feeling it. 4, 3, good work. 1, and release. Hi. Okay. So we're gonna move right along. We're gonna save our plank step for later. Grab some water. Here's where I want you to get your band. We're gonna use this for our thigh work today. Hopefully I'm in frame when I do this. I want you to wall sit. So find a flat surface. It's gonna be good. Hopefully Zoe doesn't wake up and try to open the door. That happens sometimes. That could be bad. All right, so band right above the knees. I'm gonna try to do it here. This is the most centered I could get. All right, so slide down. In a perfect world, I hope I don't fall through the door. Perfect world, 90, 90, 90. Everything's 90 degrees. My feet are gonna be off the stair just a little bit. I want you to press out, little in. Now think about this as a core exercise, a deep core exercise. If you were recovering from just having a baby, I love these. As you're pulling in your transverse abdominis, pressing out, a little faster, out, out. I'm not smashed with my low back against the wall, but I am taut through the front, if that makes sense. So I'm really aligned, kind of neutral spine. Okay, slow it down. Here comes a little tuck, tuck, release. And I want less of like a big tuck like that and more of a pressing of the lumbar curve into the wall. Okay, so you're really being deliberate about that. A little faster here, under, under. You're gonna burn, just try to embrace it. Okay, we're gonna alternate in 3, 2, a slow press and a slow tuck. Out, in, scoop. A little faster, out, little scoop, little out, little scoop. It's cheating if you put your hands on your legs, so don't do that. You can have your hands on your hips, out, little scoop. Shoulders pressing against the wall. Good. All right, just double time, press, 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 press. If you can get a little lower, go ahead and do that. Oh, there's a huge fly in here. Oh. Okay, isometric hold. We're gonna finish here. Press out, scoop through the abs, drop a little lower if you can. 16 counts. What are you gonna do it? 16, 15, 14, 13. You can do like armography if you need to. Final 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Leave that band where it is. Woo! Okay, I like a heavy bend here. Play with it. Right leg forward. You can turn out from your hip. A little bit of turnout on that bottom leg. You're gonna think about crossing over to the other shoulder. The resistance from the band is minimal, but the contact being around the legs, I don't know, it just really gets me like dialed into where I want to be, where I want to feel that inner thigh. Cross, use your core, pulse it over, squeeze, squeeze. You're trying to find like that end range where you are pushing into the resistance of the band. If you don't like that, take the band off, but I have lots of hip issues, hip flexor issues, and this is good for me. Hold, point and flex, point, flex, reach through the leg, reach. Keep your foot pointed, little pulse, squeeze, 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 over. Good, we're gonna go center, so tando it out, lift, lower. So this is where I start to feel my supporting leg. I almost has to push back. Do you see that glute grab a little bit? Lift, otherwise it's gonna wanna pull the leg in. Pulse it out again, we're almost done. Lift, it's like a little ballet piqué. Lots of energy, 10 more. That quad should be working. And I do feel it up here. It's okay to strengthen your hip flexors. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that foot right away. Quick quad stretch. Tuck the hips under. Let's get right to business on the other side. Short thigh work today. Press over. I wanted to do a little more upper body and booty. All right, a little faster, a little pulse. Feeling that cross connection is really nice. You know, it's good for your brain to do crossover stuff. It's good for our symmetry, for the core, to cross the midline. Good, hold there, point, flex, reach, flex, reach. Good, stay pointed. Back to that little crossbow. Over. 5 more, we're gonna go to the center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower, lift, lower. Bring in that bottom glute, almost squeezing backwards, almost like you're doing this on the band. Out and in. Up, down. Well, we're on a new phrase, so we might as well do 2 more. Okay, lots of energy. PK, PK. If you're familiar with those ballet terms, PK means to prick. It's like the floor is really hot. 8, 7, 6, 5. Everything's fine. Give it up. 3, 2, 1. Quick stretch. Nice. Okay, so we have just a tiny intermission. Gosh, maybe this isn't going to be an express class after all. I have a hard time limiting myself. There's just so many things to do. We don't need this anymore, so off it goes. I was going to take like a little calf intermission, but I think we should get right to booty work. What do you think? Should we just go for it? I think we should. So quick quad stretch, we're gonna get right to business. All right. So pick a leg, any leg, it doesn't really matter at home what you start with. First position, a little bit of turnout. So I'm using my right leg first, so I'm gonna put my right leg back around at 5 o'clock. 4:30 or 5 o'clock. 6, 5. So we're open to the side. Heavy tailbone, tuck your hips under. And then just give me a nice little pulse. A key component in this is a little bit of lean back, not this way, but almost like a hinge. So tuck your hips forward, we are completely upright. A little soft bend in that bottom leg. Right away, you should feel the top of the glute here, and it's glorious. That's right where I wanna feel it. All right, slow it down, lift. And you have to be active in counterbalancing the lift. This is not one of those tips where you leave your butt behind you. You're controlling and resisting. Good, back to that little quick tempo. We're gonna do some little circles and some little squares here before we move on. So, little circle, around. You're trying to find like every fiber of your butt here. Okay, a little more precise. We're gonna carve up, over, down, open, up, over, down, up, over. I have to really focus. Up, over. I kind of lost that one. Down, open, up, over, down. All right, back to that little pulse. I want you to take a little step, point your toe. We're just in a little bit of a hinge, not really, just making more space because we're gonna start lifting a little higher. So we've just taken out the tuck. You're gonna add me a big plie. Plie. Now this is where I'm gonna cross my leg a little bit to stay directly behind my head because I want that. Use a little bit of plie. You can stay very upright if you're used to that, or pitch over a little bit if you have an ancient spine like me. All right, hold it up, little pulse, squeeze, squeeze. I'm not gonna be as pitched as usual, so that means my leg is probably gonna be lower, but I wanna feel it a little more in my glute here rather than those deep core muscles of the back. Okay, knee in and out, here we go. Knee in, out, and I'm going parallel, turn it out. So out and turn out, in, out, turn out, in. You can add the plie back in if you like. This just feels really nice. Ooh, my foot is cramping and sort of trembling, and I'm here for it. 2 more. You're gonna hold your leg out, hold. Grand finale here. Open the hips, arm goes up, little squeeze. So I don't want you so high that you're getting some weird stuff here. You should still be feeling that top of the glute. Few lift and lowers, pulse to the finish, we're on the ground. Lift, lower, squeeze. Add the arm if you want. Squeeze. 4 more. 3, we're trying to get a lot done here. 2, leave your arm up, 16 pulses, and we're done. 16, 15. Now you have the option to stay there or come down to like a little alphabesque. 8, 7, punch it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, and fold it in. I gotta throw some fun stuff your way every once in a while. So just a little stretch through your back, maybe a figure 4. We're gonna come down to the ground, do a double-sided bridge on the ball. Grab your Pilates ball and let's head down to the floor. We've done this before here. You're gonna put your feet on the ball. I wouldn't recommend straight on the top. I'd recommend dropping your heels a little bit and pushing forward into the ball. It's gonna light up your hamstrings like crazy. I love this. So feet pretty close to your booty. Knees can be apart or slightly together. Together or slightly apart is what I meant to say. All right, so let's go slow. Up for 2, down for 2. Up and down. If you've done this before, you might feel really confident right out of the gate. If you have not done this before, it might be a wild, unstable, bumpy ride. Like, how the heck am I supposed to keep the ball still? Instability is great, a nice challenge for our bodies. We want to implement that when we can. A little faster. Up, down. I'm not doing a huge range of motion. I want to really stay in the pelvic posterior tuck of the pelvis, little tip. A few more. My feet are squeaking on the ball. I hope you can't hear that. Stay up at the top. Little slow pulse. Down an inch, up an inch, down. Every time you bridge up, I want you to drive your feet into that ball. A little faster. Accent goes up, up. Okay. My hamstrings are really feeling it now. You know we're gonna go single leg, right? Just a quick one. 6, 5, 4. So we're gonna reset. We did our right leg first, so let's give that a go. Right foot into the ball, left toe to the floor. Bridge, up, down. Okay, not so bad. We're pressing forward and in on the ball. We're gonna hold up at the top and try to unfold the leg. All the way up to the top if you can. Start a little pulse slow. Up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. This should take some focus and some work. And that's what we're here to do, so no problems for you, right? All right, 16 nice and quick, and we're switching legs. Nothing crazy. If that bothers your foot to be up, you can cross the leg on the knee or take the toe back down to the floor. We got options. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Ooh, so we're just touching on it. We're not gonna come back to this position. So other foot on the ball, other toe on the floor. Start that bridge, get your positioning right. I'm gonna fix my ball a little bit. 2 more. Okay, hold. Try to ground into that ball, lift that foot. Slow, up an inch, down an inch. If your leg is wobbling like crazy, that's super normal. Your brain, your whole neuromuscular system will learn to adapt. We're smart like that. It's awesome. A little faster, you got 16, 15, 14, 13. This leg is feeling a little more challenged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Okay, that's it. Express class. Nothing crazy. So little stretch for your hamstrings, little sip of water, and let's go on and do the other side of our booty. Gosh, I need laser hair removal. You know when you shave, but you have all those little like dots? Those little, yeah, I don't know. That's what I got. Good thing you're far away and you can't see my pores. Okay, other side. We're turned out, we're tucked a little bit. This time it's like 7 o'clock, 7:30. Take a second. Oh, we're starting fast, that's right. Kind of find your positioning. Do you want to be like super tucked? I actually feel a lot of glute like that. Probably doesn't look that great. Yeah, so find a few, play with it. What happens if you're totally upright? All I feel is my quad. So I gotta pull back, heavy tailbone. Get in there. Lots of muscle recruitment. You're trying to wake up, turn on those fibers. Little circles. No, we gotta slow it down first. Sorry. Little lift, little lower, little lift, little lower. Get out of myself. All right, little circle. Around. Let's see if I can be more coordinated. We're trying to draw a square or a little box with your leg. Okay, so we're gonna go up, over, down, open. Oh, this leg is smarter. Interesting. Up, over, down, open. Up, open, down, open. It's hard to say at the same time. Up, over, down, open. All right, back to that little pulse. We're gonna take the standing leg back, so rearrange for a little bit. Cross the leg behind you, point the foot, a little bit bigger. Decide what your level of angle is. A little faster, up. So I'm still finding it. I don't know that I'm in the position that I like yet. There we go. So I'm slightly open and I'm still kind of pulled back. All right, a little bigger, up, down. Here's our plie. And I like this hand wrapped around. That's just because I don't have a full bar here out here. I'm just holding for dear life on my rig. Plie, plie. All right, in and out this time. Up, in, sweep, in. And you can really go for it. Should feel kind of nice. I'm okay if you whack the leg a little bit. 2 more. Okay, leg is gonna stay out. We're gonna open the hip, leg, arm immediately up. Sometimes I just yell out body parts, and it's totally wrong. Good, 8 more, lengthen. Try to still find that glute. 4, 3, 2. All right, little tap, reach, tap, reach. Second side is always harder, so I gotta like feel really motivated. Let's go, tap, reach. I'm feeling 4 more, and then we're in our fancy 16 count pulse. If you want to penché, get fancy, you can. Arm stays up. 16, 15, I'm going under. Lift, lift, 10, 9, 8, 7, stay in the butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Oh, I love that. I love fun positions like that. All right, stretch out your back, little figure 4. Let's finish off with some abs. Oh, let's get going. I don't feel like this was a shorter class. I think I failed you. This was supposed to be like 30 to 40 minutes. At this point, I'm not sure. I didn't look at the clock when I started. Oh well, we're gonna get a good workout today. Okie dokie. So, we're gonna start with that plank work that we kind of omitted at the beginning of our warm-up. High plank to start, forearms if you need to modify. Woo! All right, tuck toes, establish position. We're gonna do some little reaches with our fingers today. You're just gonna reach and slide with your hands. Every time you reach, your hips and your body are gonna have to shift a little bit, and I want you to scoop through your body and your belly. Good, a little faster. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna hold and we're gonna walk those feet in a little bit. So hold, bend your knees, walk your feet in, stay. Now we're in a little bear plank position. We're gonna tap opposite knee. Opposite knee. And I point my foot a little bit. You don't have to. Try to feel like I just came along and put like one of my plates or a little book right on your low spine. So no shifting. We're gonna try to go a little faster. Tap, tap. 4, 2, hold. If you can, down to your forearms, don't drop your knees. Oh gosh. Okay, little body saw. Scoop, scoop, scoop through the belly. Forward, back. Exhale, forward, back, forward. A few more here. 4, 3. Okay, we're gonna finish by slapping the floor. Here we go. Exhale. If you have to be quiet, please don't slap the floor. If you live above people in your apartment, or you know, you got people sleeping in your house, just a nice towel. 7. Twisting is a little bit is fine. 4, 2, 1, and you're done. Oh. All right, flip it over. You're gonna take your ball underneath your knee. So I'm gonna start with my right knee. You can do whatever you want. Down we go, toe to the floor, hands behind the head. I want you to curl up to that knee. Exhale. I don't know what it is, that little pull on the ball. It's very deepening and scooping through the abs. I love it. 3 pulses, nose to knee. 3, 2, 1, down. Exhale. Work to drop your shoulders, open the elbows, relax your head. One more set. Now we're gonna alternate a lift with that knee, and then an extend out with the other leg. So lift, exhale. Not too crazy. Ow. One more. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to leave that leg out. Back to the lift. Lower. This is so hard. I'm gonna modify to a little tabletop. A little faster. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're gonna be moving this left leg a little bit. So let's do this nice and slow. Working leg with the ball, and then set it down as this knee comes in. Good, a little faster. Exhale. So I'm thinking about pushing my long leg out even longer. Oh, it's so good. Exhale like you're blowing all the air out of your mouth, blowing out all the birthday candles. Hold long, 8 little pulses to the knee if you can, and we'll switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good. 2, 1, and release. Oh, okay, switch legs. That leg is squeezing the ball. Here we go, up for 2. Up, down, exhale. I think I'm just gonna take my clip out. I'm trying to work with it, and it's just hurting my skull. Good, a little faster, scoop it out. Scoop. 2 more. We're working our way in. Remember, little triplets here. 3, 2, 1. Right about here is where I'm feeling my neck a little bit. So I'm just gonna minimize the curl. I can still feel my abs if I'm barely hovering above the floor. Squeeze. 2 more. Really use your abs like you have no power in your legs, no muscle ability. It's all gotta come from here. All right, so lift, hold there. Oh, we're gonna alternate. Gosh, I'm sorry. Alternate the leg. My cueing this morning. I love getting up early, but sometimes my brain isn't quite there. Good. A few more. We're gonna leave the leg, hold, extend the leg long. Here we go. Exhale, curl, inhale, curl. This one's a little stronger. Nope. So I gotta bend, because when I'm curling up, I'm seeing a little dome here from my abdominal split with babies. You gotta watch that. Good. 4, exhale, 3. Okay, knees are gonna be moving around. Ready? Exhale, curl in, 2, extend and switch. In, a little faster. Ready? Curl. So this is where I exhale as the strong leg, the straight leg, goes out low. Few more. 4, 3. Scoop, scoop, scoop. 2. Hold if you can. 8 little pulses to the knee. 8, 7. I'm starting to lose it. 5. The ability to hold that in. 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh my gosh. Okay, ball between the knees. First, I want you to just do a little flattening and low ab tuck and release. Again, if you're rehabbing your postpartum to any degree, this is an essential. A little faster. Curl, release. This is not about the butt, so try to just scoop through the pelvis and squeeze through the inner thighs. Tuck, release. Okay, so we're building this connection so that we can use it with the legs, the lower abs, lowering and lifting. So on this next one, squeeze and hold. I'm gonna slide my hands underneath my pelvis and lift the legs to 90 degrees. Again, give me a little squeeze. In. You should feel the muscles right here across your pelvis, and it's like there's a seat belt trying to close between your hip bones. 5, 4. You're gonna keep that squeeze, lower the toes down for 2, up for 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Now it's up to you if you wanna just keep that isometric squeeze, or if you wanna bring in the pump of the knees on the ball every time. So it'd be squeeze, squeeze to lower, squeeze, squeeze to lift. A little faster. Down, up. Remember, your challenge might be different from somebody else's. So if you can only go down a little bit or keep the toes real close, that's fine. If you want to go all the way straight or 3/4 leg, that's fine as well. A few more. 4, 3. Good. 2 more. We're going to extend those legs to the ceiling. My legs are sticky, so I'm going to open and re-squeeze the ball a little bit, and then give me a nice little squeeze. Squeeze. Slow it down. Exhale. Squeeze. Really. So a few cues here that are really important. One is reaching the toes to the ceiling. You will feel quads a little bit. and the other is really sinking and scooping through the lower abs, the lumbar spine. Exhale. Same thing, down for 2, up for 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Exhale. You can just isometrically squeeze the ball or pump it. Squeeze, squeeze, up, up. Okay, we're gonna lower as far down as we can. Hold. Double time, just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. Keep it going. 16, 15, 14, 13. Bend if you need to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Awesome. Okay, we need a little bit of oblique, so I want you to grab probably just one of your 10s. Roll it back to your degree of comfort. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Weight by the chest, little twist. Over. So I teach Russian twists really small, really scoop. Twist. I don't want your weight going side to side where you're out of control. Twist, twist. Triplets. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're building stability in and around the spine, so that withdrawal of the abs is really important. Okay, double time to the finish. You can either leave your feet on the floor or take them up. You can get fancy. One more phrase. 8, 6. Scoop, scoop, scoop. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Oh, nice job, you guys. We're ready to stretch. We finished right on the music. I love that. Grab some water. Can you tell that I only curled like these parts of my hair? This part is not meant to be seen right now. I don't have time, okay? You do what you can do. So let's stretch our inner thighs first. I want feet together, knees apart, and this can be booty or inner thighs, but since my inner thighs are on, I definitely feel this. Oh, I'm feeling kind of relaxed. This is nice. If that's you too, burrow into like your space here for a moment. I'm just gonna give you a few minutes to stretch. If you have the time and the ability to do that, just be exactly where you're at today. Good. So pick a leg, and I just want you to unfold it a little bit. Not super side. I find that I feel a little more kind of pulled in actually. And then you're trying to bring your chest down to the floor. I feel this in hamstring and low back and a little bit of my inner thigh. So play with it. If you don't feel anything there, you need to open to the side to a full side stretch. I'll pivot so it's easier to see. Oh, this is just so nice. Do you ever get struck with just how good it feels to move your body? What a blessing. That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, oh, I'm not going crazy because I can move my body. It feels so good. Oh. Same leg is gonna go around for a little quickie quad stretch. I'm not gonna give you anything fancy here, so listen to your body. I know exactly what I like in a quad stretch. I have to like really feel it out. Like today I'm up here. I'm feeling a lot in this top quad, which makes sense because that's where we work today. You can twist away from it. Take a second to close your eyes and breathe into your body. Like you just really want to get to know her. Everything, inside, outside, physically, emotionally, you know? It's like always a journey. Okay, that same leg is gonna wrap back around, but kind of in like a front attitude position. So I'm open here. If you don't like that, that doesn't feel good on your ankle bone, you can bring it in or cross it over, but this gets a part of my glute that a tighter position does not. So down we go. I'm thinking flat back and long position here. Again, like a perfectly turned out front attitude is what I'm going for. I like to rotate over towards the front leg and then just drape. If you don't feel that stretch and you don't like that, do something else. You know, this is your time. Let's breathe nice and deeply, like we are at peace with where we are in our life right now. Or at least just this very moment. You're like, oh, and I don't know, I'm like in the feels right now. I'm like, oh, this is so good. the other side. We're gonna open the leg. Remember, not too super wide, a little bit in. And then you're trying to bring your chest forward so that your hips stay even. If you don't like that, you don't feel anything there, you can play around. Go to that side bend position. This is just glorious. I think I feel like this because the sun rose while I was in here. I started when it was pitch black, and then it was like beautifully dawn, and now it's like blue sky, and I see the leaves waving in the trees outside, and I'm like, what a day to be alive. Oh. Okay, take that leg behind you, quad stretch, whatever you need, whatever feels good for your body today. Ignore me. Get into you. Quads and hip flexors, I think, give a lot of release because we want to be open. And we're sitting so much in today's life. I talk about that way too much, but so I think anything that helps open the body into an extended position is just sort of freeing. Breathe through that quad. Just feels so good. And then wrap it around. If you liked that little attitude, that's what we're going for. The longer leg feels different. If you don't like that, you feel any pull in your knee, adjust. Just adjust. It's like life, you know? If it doesn't work, you gotta just adjust. Isn't that the truth for every single thing everywhere? So a long spine, a big lay forward. I didn't put my wedding ring on today. Not yet. You ever do that? You go outside and you're like, where'd it go? Open towards the leg or cross over. See if you can drape now. Give yourself a little moment. Allow your eyes to close, your chin to drop. Let's do a little personal check-in, you with yourself. Are you crabby today? Are you like ready to cry at any drop of a hat? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling strong? Are you feeling peaceful? Feeling rested? You know, sometimes, I don't know, I get a little angsty, and then it's just, as long as I identify what's going on, good or bad, then I'm like, oh, okay, now I can walk forward in that. It's just like the unknown. If you don't say it to yourself or say it to someone, like, I am stressed out, or like, I am feeling really good today, or I'm really excited about where I'm going in XYZ, then I don't know, it's just helpful for me sometimes to identify where I'm at today, because no day is the same, unless you're a man. That's what I'm convinced of. I swear my husband is just like good all the time. I mean, not always good, but you know, just a little more even keeled. I'm like, blah, 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 crazy all the time. I think that's all I have for you. I think that's it. Feels right. I hope that you have like a really special day today, in the fact that you are able to find a moment where you're like, I'm going somewhere, or I can do this. I'm farther than I was yesterday. I've been talking to a lot of my clients and class people this week. It just feels like there's a lot going on with people, and you have a choice. And I was talking about this on my Instagram. You have a choice to either like cower back and retreat and like wrap yourself in your fuzzy blanket and just feel sorry for yourself, or you have a chance, like in anything that you're going through, to clothe yourself with courage and boldness and like take a little step forward. A little step is big, and to empower yourself to walk forward. Just keep walking forward. And I don't know, I really feel like there's a lot of strength with women right now. I don't know, it's just, I'm around a lot of women right now, but that would be my message directly to you. If there's something in your life right now where you're like, I just don't know, or I don't have the courage, or you get around a friend, or message me online or on Instagram or something, like, or just look yourself in the mirror and be like, I have the courage to do this. I am bold. I'm going to step forward. I'm going to take charge. I am a leader. That's something that I'm like trying to tell myself. Sorry, tangents. I always do this at the end. I find myself now being more in leadership roles, and I don't consider myself a leader ever, at all. I'm like a rule follower, and I'm always like a people pleaser, but now I'm a mom. I'm a leader in my family, and I have to lead my family in a lot of different ways. Hold on, my music just went crazy. Let me turn her down. Yeah, I don't know. And it's like imposter syndrome to the max of even on this channel or in my groups and my classes, like I am trying to lead people to be better. And always I wake up like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. So that's something I'm really trying to actively learn and get ahead of and work on, is like, I am a leader. I'm a decision maker, which I'm not, cannot make a decision. I'm so indecisive. I procrastinate, you know, all those things, and trying to turn it around. Like, I can do things that are hard. I can do things in a timely manner. I have courage. I have strength. I am a leader of women. I am a leader of my family and my children, my household and my home and the laundry. I'm a leader in the laundry industry. No. Yeah, I don't know. Try that on for size. Tell me if in the comments, maybe if this resonates with you. I've had so many examples over and over and over of people like needing to step into their power, kind of. And it's there. You just have to take it and walk in it a little bit. So I don't know, that's something I'm really learning right now and trying to work on and cultivate. And it's awesome. It's meaty. There's good stuff there. Anyway, I don't think this was an express class at all. I think we were here for a long time. So sorry, not sorry. Thank you. I hope you got a good workout, and I will see you next time.